Hey, what's going on, YouTube? Hiker Dave here. How are ya? Thank you for coming by. I just made a video, my latest video, about Dr. Melba Ketchum. And I got a ton of comments, some great comments from everybody. And I learned a lot of stuff, got a lot of nice references and stuff like that, and I'm still sifting through that stuff. And I got a lot of homework to do on that. But so in the video, I'm passionate about the subject, and the Bigfoot community. I get upset of the pushback from each other, from all these researchers, and the tug of war, and just that you're a fake, you're a liar, that's a hoax, and all this stuff, and it drives me insane, right? So I got a comment on the video from Twisted Sister commented that she says, it's ego, and it's a male-dominated subject or field, right? In that, kind of this is not what she said, but I'm adding this in, the alpha male type thing is how I took it. But she did say it's kind of an ego thing dominated by men. And I agree with that. I completely agree. I definitely want to say that from what I see, it is mostly men. I think that, when you add the forest and out into the woods and stuff like that, and spiders and snakes and stuff like that, I'm afraid I'm going to get a lot of negative comments on this, and I'm really hoping that I don't, because I did a little analytics search on my channel. I don't look at that much, but I have this YouTube editor app, and I looked at the analytics of the gender of the people that watch my videos, and as it turns out, 25% of the people that view my videos are women. Obviously because of my stunning good looks, which, of course, I'm joking, but that audience is out there. And there are female researchers. There are female researchers that comment on my videos. Lady in the Woods, Girl in the Woods, Vita Maria, the ones that I can think of off the top of my head. And so Twisted Sister left that comment, and all day at work, I'm thinking, there's there is something to that this is a male-dominated platform. No. Subject, area, where it really is just mostly guys. I mean, I see videos out there on YouTube of women that do research Bigfoot, and groups too, like groups of people that will go out and make videos, and you'll see a group of 15 people, and there's 7 women sitting in the group. They're into it as well. But I do see that disparity and that gap, that there is mostly men. So when Twisted Sister says it's a male ego thing, I have to think, myself included, that she's right about that. It is an alpha male type thought process to it. And what I think, the butting of the heads in that clashing of different researchers, and it almost seems to me like, you guys, us guys, want to be the first, right? Like it's a race. Like nobody wants to be second. I would love to film a Bigfoot, but I know, even I've only been doing this for 2 years, and I've only had my channel for 10 months, but I've been researching Bigfoot for almost 2 years now. And I know that if I come out with a video today of Bigfoot clearly walking right across my trail, it's going to get shot down. It's going to be called fake, a hoax, a guy in a suit. It will be broken down by different channels, and it's going to be, it doesn't matter if Bigfoot Tony looks at my video and breaks it down and clicks through the video and says, yes, this looks real to me. I'll respect Bigfoot Tony. And I love your channel. There's still going to be those that say, no, bull crap, that's fake. So, you know, I found that comment very interesting. You know, I want to hear from women who are actually in the field in the woods, or women enthusiasts. And I do get a lot of comments from other ladies and stuff like that, and I love that feedback from anybody. I love that. But I'm actually surprised. 25% of my viewers are women. That I didn't think it was that high, to be honest with you. I did not realize that it was that much. You know, so I have 800 and, I don't know, over 800 subscribers. I don't know how many subscribers are female. I wouldn't mind at all a thumbs up or something from female subscribers. I'm very curious because the analytics don't tell me that. The gender of my subscribers, they tell me the gender of the people who view the videos. Or maybe it does, and I just don't know how to look at it that way. But I want to hear from women who are Bigfoot enthusiasts, women who are interested in the subject, women that are actual researchers, and women that have channels, that have research YouTube channels. I'd like to hear from you. But very, very interesting theory that Twisted Sister has, that the reason for that clash of researchers in the Bigfoot community, I don't know what else to call it, and I hate that. I'm part of it, and I hate that tag, Bigfoot community. But I guess that's what it is, right? It is what it is. But thank you, Twisted Sister, for that comment, because it got me thinking. Because I don't know what any other reason. I can't think of another reason why that so many people with the same goal in mind or want the same thing that can't agree with each other, that can't just get on board with each other. And I know there's fakes out there. There's people out there that are fake and lying, and I understand that. I really do. But you know, guys and ladies, you know when you're looking at something that's real. You know what I mean? And I've said before, you could have 10 videos of Bigfoot, and if one of them is fake, they're all suspect. They all are considered fake. Same thing with an eyewitness account, a picture. If there's 100 of them and 99 of them are real, authentic sightings and videos or a picture, and one of them is a lie and it's a fake and a hoax, that clouds everything else. All those other 99 videos and pictures and eyewitness accounts are now suspect. And that's a shame. That sucks. But that is the reality of what we're dealing with here. So just a short video today, because I'm driving home in traffic and I can't kind of get that out of my mind, that there's got to be a reason. There's got to be a reason why we're so divided, as we're all want kind of the same thing, I think. I mean, I want validation. You know it's funny because, say I do a video on stick breaks or tree breaks and stick leans, and I see another video kind of saying the same thing I am, I'm like, yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. I feel validated in that. And so, and that's a flaw, right? And that can be considered ego. I want it to be validated that my theories and beliefs, that I'm right. I'm right. See, I told you so type thing. You know what I mean? So it's a touchy, sticky subject. I'm tempted to not even put this video out because I'm afraid I'm gonna get some backlash. But whatever. I mean, I don't want to be walking on eggshells with the subject. I think it's something that should be looked at. Women that research Bigfoot. I don't see a lot of channels. There are a handful, but I don't see a lot of women out there in the forest researching Bigfoot. Or a ton of enthusiasts. I mean, I see comments. I get a lot of comments from ladies, or their name, at least on their comments it seems to be a woman's name, and I think that's fantastic. Again, because of my dashing good looks, I don't blame you. And of course I joke about that, but nonetheless, you know, there are females that are into this thing. And so now do other women that research these type of things or are interested in Bigfoot, there's got to be more maybe out there that don't speak up, maybe, that don't say anything. You know what I mean? But the analytics on my YouTube channel, they don't lie. You know, 25% of my viewers are women and 75% are men. And so that, you know, that the numbers don't lie. So it does Twisted Sister have a point about ego? You know what I mean? A male-dominated a topic like this, where it seems to be mostly men out there in the forest and walking around with a gun on their hip or whatever, what have you, that are out there. And I want, if you're a female researcher, I'd like to get a comment or give me a thumbs up. I'm a female researcher, and I'm curious the disparity, or that might not be the right word, but the difference. You know, I know that almost all videos I see on YouTube are guys out here doing this. And if Twisted has kind of onto something about the alpha male kind of approach to this, where I want to be the one, I would love to be the first one. I would love that. But I would share the hell out of that. I would share it. You know, I'm all about getting closer. I'm going to say something which nobody cares about. I'm a union iron worker in Boston. I'm a third generation. I knew nothing but union growing up and brotherhood. It's like a family. And I look at this just like that researchers and Bigfoot enthusiasts and believers, we're like this wicked tight-knit group, right? So even in my trade, when I see two guys, union brothers, going at it, I got to say, hey, we're in this together. We can't fight each other. We're already a minority. Even in my trade, being a union worker, I'm a minority. And I hope I don't alienate people that aren't in a union, because if you're a hard worker and you provide for your family, that's all that matters. I just happen to have that opportunity to be part of a brotherhood. And I see that with this Sasquatch community, that it is a brotherhood, that we should stick together. We really should come together way more than we do. And stop backstabbing and talking crap. And I mentioned about a chat room I was in. I got jumped on for posting a picture. That made my heart dropped. I'm like, where's the camaraderie? You know? I mean, there's conventions and stuff like that where all these Bigfoot people all get together. That's what I'm talking about. Come together. There's got to be a way that we can stop that. Because if we can all get together with the same mindset and stop thinking we're all lying and faking, because we all know Bigfoot's real. It's real. I've never seen one, but I know I go out into the forest, into the field. I see sign of them. They're there. Footprints, wood knocks, whoops, just stuff like that other people may think that's crazy, but I know they exist. So I apologize. I get a little excited when it comes to the separation of the Bigfoot community. You know, we got to come together. And when Twisted Sister left that comment, I'm like, man, she may just well be onto something, that it's that male-driven, dominant attitude of, no, me first, or type thing. You know what I mean? And I'm not putting anybody down. I'm not at all, because I'm putting myself in that group. That I would love to be first in line. I'd love to be the first guy. But I don't think it can work that way. Or maybe it can, guys. Listen, thank you so much for coming by and clicking. And I just wanted to get this out, get it off my chest. And I kind of fear some of the comments I'm going to get from other guys that are researchers. But please have an open mind, guys. It's just a video. I'm a tiny channel. It's not like I'm reaching millions of people, but it's something worth thinking about. That's all I'm saying. Think about it. There's not much I can do about it. I can't make more women be researchers. And I'm not saying that it should be that way. And I'm not saying it should be mostly a male-dominated subject either. That's just how it is. That's how it has turned out. And it is what it is right now. But very, very, very cool to think about. For me, it is. And thank you, Twisted Sister, for leaving that comment. You always leave awesome comments on my channel. You are a very funny person. Maybe someday we'd go for a research hike. It would be really fun. I'd love to get together with a whole group of my subscribers and commenters, but who knows? Maybe someday, right? Thank you so much, guys, for clicking, and I'll definitely see you on the next one, if my channel is still here after all this video.